racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas to the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. It's in our DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson neck and neck. We got a push on the inside, push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, and the Garrett Helmlinger, I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom, out of turn 4. Can he hold them off to the start-finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.
Good win. WFO Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series live here at Auto Club Speedway. Audio's a little unbalanced here, trying to get some stuff fixed up. Richard Holland starting on the pole tonight. Cody Williams on the outside. Burt Wilson in third. Joe Turkle's fourth. Tommy Haynes, Vern Bradley, Larry Dickerson, Dylan Bryant, Hal Amy, and John T. Wimbish rounding out your top 10. Christopher Spence, Christopher Campbell going to round out your field. I don't believe Michael McCauley's out here, so yeah, there's the admin in the race room. So let's get up there to that pole sitter. Richard Holland, who put down a 41.22. 800ths of a second faster than Cody Williams and 800ths of a second faster than Burt Wilson. So we came down to the 1,000th of a second to separate second to third. Lights are out on that iRacing pace car. We're getting set to go green. Chase race number 3. This is going to make our final 4 as we go to Chicagoland. Pace car makes that hard left turn.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. There goes Richard Holland. You guys saw a little taste of this on Wednesday night. It doesn't matter how much of a lead you can get out to on the restarts, because you're not going to maintain that gap with this draft. Looks like Burt Wilson might have got a little bit loose as they're 3 wide coming out of 4. Vern Bradley making a move down to the inside of Cody Williams as they go into 3. All the way to the bottom of the track. That's going to give the 12 kind of an advantage, that bottom line, as you can see, running one lane a little higher. Oh, we got a spin. 56 car. 56, John T. Wimbish. 69, Larry Dickerson going around. We did make it through lap 1, but there's a caution. Little contact out of 4, I think. Take a look back and see what happened. You got Larry Dickerson running the outside. Hal Amy's on the inside. I don't know if he's involved with this or not. Looks like Larry just got into the wall, tried to pull it off, came right down in front of the 56, then back up. Let's go back and look at that again. He had his hands full here. Definitely had his hands full. Larry Dickerson able to pull it off the wall, but almost shot it down to the infield grass. Lap 3 out of 105. I would have to assume that some of these guys are going to come down pit road. I mean, they have nothing to lose. They're not on limited sets of tires. So it's not really going to hurt them. And this could change the fuel run. So I would definitely bring it down. .114 car, 70 car, everybody pulling it down pit road except for that 31 and 12. These are the races that they lose when it becomes a fuel strategy. .114, 70, Burt Wilson, 2-car Joe Turkle. So we look down pit lane. Everyone except the 31 and the 12 coming down pit road. I don't know, at this point I think I would gamble. I'd bring it back down. If this thing goes green, these guys have got to save so much fuel compared to everybody else. I think they could be in trouble here. Then we can pull somebody up in here. Well, we're going to get one to green here. These guys are definitely playing the fuel strategy. You can see they're already pulling it down pit road for a second time. And that'll go to... We got the 114 who's back out there. I'm trying to figure out who went back down pit road. Looks like Dylan Bryant went down pit road. Larry Dickerson's back in there. 17 car. So these guys are just going to top up with fuel really quick. Eleven cars here at Auto Club tonight. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us here in the broadcast booth. If you have a favorite driver for Driver of the Day, post their number in the chat and their name. Post-race interviews with the driver that wins the most popular vote. DMS, Michael McCauley. Was not expecting that. No, I wasn't expecting that either. I don't think Wimbish was expecting that. But here we are, back up front. It's going to be a fuel battle now. This is changing things.
Ready,
Green flag is out. And you know these guys, they're going to run it a little bit easier. At least I hope so. We got Richard Holland and Cody Williams that have 3 lap older tires. Well, 1 lap older tires if you're up to speed. But they're off about 4 laps on fuel compared to the rest of the field. Got a pass for second position. We saw this kind of a repeat of what happened earlier. And you've got Christopher Spencer here running in the 4th position. He's got that Kurt Busch throwback paint scheme here. 70 of Burt Wilson running the high line. Looks like he's kind of getting engulfed here in the middle. John T. Wimbish on the inside. Hal Amy making a pass. Still 3 wide going into turn 4. Burt Wilson trying to find some grip here. Al Amy stuck in the middle. These guys shuffling around. 2-car Turkle in the inside of Wimbish. These guys battling really hard from 6th, 7th, 8th position. No one can decide where they want to be. 3 wide again, going into 3. Almost 4 wide coming off. They're racing hard back here. Bryant's kind of trapped up there on that outside. He can get the speed on the backstretch. These guys are going at it. This is for the 9th spot. I don't think you can believe it, but this is for 9th position. This is to get up actually out of the in the top 10. See Dylan Bryant running 11th. He is pushing hard against Tommy Haynes. Very early into this race, lap 10, and it's looking like it's lap 150. Look at these guys. Haven't let up. Hal Amy working his way through this traffic. Burt Wilson just in front of him. This guy's pulling away a little bit. Actually getting reeled in. 0.3 of a second ahead now. Herb Bradley is catching. About 2 seconds separating Vern Bradley and Richard Holland for the rest of the field. Got Cody Williams back here. He's about to have his hands really full. Joe Turkle, Christopher Spence, Burt Wilson. Wilson's trying to work his way back up there in that top five. Richard Holland, Tommy Haynes, and Burt Wilson all locked into the chase. We get another winner here tonight. Someone might be getting in on points alone. We'll see. This guy right here really hungry for a win. We've got another yellow. Another yellow. I'm willing to bet. I'm just a guessing guy, but I'm willing to bet it happened somewhere back here with this group of cars that was racing hard. 6 car. He was sideways. Did Hal get a little sideways there? I don't think so. So that's caution number 2. See if we can figure out what happened here with the 6 car Christopher Spencer. See him coming off of turn 4. Just gets a little love tap by the 2 car at Turkle. Turkle didn't even lift. Go back and look at that again. I don't know. I don't know if he's expecting it to be that difference in speed or if he just got impatient. Let's go back and look at it again. That just looks like no give. A lot of take. And we got one of the points leaders involved in that. Yeah, it's very early to be doing stuff like that. I know that was a slide job, but we're going to have a little more patience with each other, I think, if we're wanting this race to go green. So Richard Holland leading lap 15. Vern Bradley was catching him. They were nose to tail here. It looks like Vern Bradley taking 2 tires going back out. Not sure how it's going to affect the ARCA car, but hey, it worked in the truck. It was a handful for a couple laps, though. Got somebody right up on that bumper. It is a handful. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Twisted Tuesday ARCA series, but Checker One Manufacturing will be right back after this. Brisket, not meth. Oh, God. I got your back, man. I got your back. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Make it.
Clear.
They'll never make
Car
it.
outside. Clear outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
Shit.
All right, green flag is back out. Vern Bradley
flag.
up front, taking 2 tires. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out for him. I know it worked in the trucks, but there was a guy behind me that was very patient.
So what you got to worry about?
31 car, Richard Holland. You can see this thing's a handful. Vern's drifting up the track, running a really high line on that exit. A lot of the race has been going on back here in the middle of the pack. See John T. Wimbish, Cody Williams, Tommy Haynes. These guys have been battling from about 4th position back to 11th. Right on top of each other, 3 wide, 4 wide. They don't care. And it seems like that high line's prevailing. Oh, we got the 114 in the wall. I'd say 2 tires in the ARCA car. That's going to be tough to handle. Let's see how much he's sliding around this place right now. Yeah, it's going to take a few laps for that thing to settle down. You see right side on it's got a little bit of damage. He's still side by side with Richard Holland, though. Oh, they're door touching. They're door touching going into 1.
Door lock.
A little bit of contact going down into 1, but nothing too major. I think it's just Vern. He's got to have a different turn in with that 2-tire stop. It's definitely affecting the way that car is handling. As you see, it rips down to the bottom. He's still fast. He's keeping up with these guys. Man, does it look like a handful. know, the main issue when I took 2 tires last week, it was having somebody right up on your bumper. That truck doesn't have the aerodynamics like this car does. Rear spoiler is really short, and as soon as you get somebody's nose right up on the bumper, it cut the air off that spoiler. You had no rear downforce. Combine that with 2 tires, the thing's already greasy. This track, good thing there's plenty of room on it because you're catching it all the way up the hill. So Dylan Bryant's starting to work his way up the field a little bit. He's in the 4th position. These guys flirting with the exit wall on turn 4, and we have no current real battles. Maybe Wimbish and Tommy Haynes are going to battle it out here in just a second. There's Hal Amy running in the 7th spot. He just actually worked his way up to 6th. He got around. He's going to be in 7th. He got around Joe Turkle. Kind of a struggle tonight for Burt Wilson. He's usually up there in that top 3. Something might be going on with this machine, or he's saving tires. He could be saving fuel. This could be another one of those fuel strategy races for him. You might be seeing how far he can push it. And this guy was running pretty fast earlier, but now he finds himself in the 11th position. He might be getting a little conservative as well. Some of these guys have already burned their fast repair. 6 car was one of those cars. I want to say the 56 of Wimbish and 69 of Larry Dickerson have also burned their fast repair. We've had 2 cautions here tonight.
How many laps are in this fucking thing?
105. We're at lap 23 out of 105.
Oh, yeah.
So about a quarter of the way through it. Who set these things up, man? I don't know.
I did.
So Vern Bradley, impressive. He had about 11 laps on those tires last set. He took right sides, trying to get ahead of Richard Holland on pit road. That first couple out laps, it was a handful, and I think had that not been the case, he might still be leading this thing. He did get a lap lead, but he knows he's got to win to lock himself into the chase. Here's another guy that's not locked in, Cody Williams. He's got a lot of ground to make up, though. About 0.8 of a second back from Richard Holland. The 03 of Dylan Bryant. 4th spot. Wimbish in 5th. I wish that was a beer. That's all I can say about that. You can see the difference in tires. It's starting to show its colors. Cody Williams reeled in Vern Bradley a little bit. This field's really starting to spread out. It's quite unusual for Auto Club. Usually the draft, these guys stay really close together, so. It's almost like pack racing in Daytona Nation. You know, you remember the truck race last Wednesday. These guys didn't separate much. It took a couple green flag pit stops to really get the field spread out. There's Hal Amy trying to make a pass on the 17 here and get up into 6th position. He's been working on it for about 3 laps. This track is just so momentum based. You almost have to change your line a little bit to get that pass going. You see Hal diving it to the bottom. He's got air on the nose, but he's not able to hit his exit the way he wants to, and that's actually hurting him down the backstretch. Giving plenty of room here. You see they're still side by side, and that's allowing the 2-car Turkle to start to catch up. I don't know, it's tough to say without physically being on the car, but I think I'd want to run that high line for a little bit. See if I can get a run on the outside here. A matter of moving it up one lane, I think would make a big difference. As we're coming up on lap 30, Vern Bradley is held on, but he's got the 12 car. Cody Williams to the inside now for the second position. I'm really impressed though, 2 tires. That might be something to keep in your back pocket if we have a short run. Especially if you're this guy right here. He's having a hard time tonight. What do you think, Nation? You got more beepers around you?
Yeah, I'm watching these guys work on a power line in the fucking rain, so I don't see how that could go wrong.
Oh. Perfect.
Nah, should be fine.
At least something's getting wet.
Yeah.
So what do you think here, Nation? We got Burt Wilson, who's a little off pace tonight. He's locked into the chase, but he's running in the 10th spot. He might be saving fuel.
I wouldn't count him out.
But we saw him pull it off at Kansas. Got that win over Richard Holland. His fuel strategy worked out so perfectly for him. And he was running a different line. Here tonight, he's running the outside. It looks like he's drafting these cars.
Where were we at? California?
Yeah.
I can't see the goddamn. I can't see anything.
Yeah,
I
we're
just
at
have to
Auto Club
listen
tonight.
to your ass, and that's it. That's all I got.
I've got a live up in the Discord. I know that it's a little crazy with your connection out there, so.
Yeah, my connection sucks. I am not pushing that button.
You need a special parking spot just for you, Nation. It says Employee of the Month, and then it'll show how many bars of cell phone reception it has in that exact spot.
No, dude, that's the fucking thing. I've got 5 full bars, everything. It's just T-Mobile can suck a dick because they suck.
It's just all over the place. Sometimes it's fine, and then other times it's just terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of traffic here in front of Burt Wilson, though. 17 car has finally conceded some ground to the rest of the field. Hal Amy is losing some ground. I don't know if Hal got into the wall or see if we get an angle on the right side of that machine. As he goes by on the front stretch, it doesn't look like it has any damage, but we were watching him race with Tommy Haynes there earlier, and I might have burned up that right front. He might be having a harder time getting the exit speed. See, he's running a lot lower on the exit. Wow, Burt Wilson, they're 3 wide on the backstretch. And these guys back here, 7th through 11th position, have just been shuffling back and forth the whole race. It's fun to watch, but I tell you, we've had 2 cautions here tonight. And I think that's the product of that kind of racing here. We're not even halfway through it. These guys are acting like it's lap 100. Bradley taking 2 tires. It looks like it's settled out a little bit, but he is conceding a little bit of ground to the leaders. He's about 3 seconds back from Richard Holland. He's got John T. Wimbish racing the inside. And this is a guy that needs a win to get in. We've got a lot of guys out here that need a win to get in. But I can tell you right now, nobody's more hungry than that Country Time Lemonade 114.
Country Time.
The old Country Time. He's been talking about it all season. I think 90% of it right now is just the mental part of not being locked into the chase. Sometimes that can set you back a few, man.
Well, Vern's a lot like me. I mean, we have no mental parts.
Well, I can tell you this, as a racing driver in any type of series, it doesn't matter if it's real life, any competitive sport. If you feel like you're not winning, the mentality of not winning will stress you out. And by the end of the season, you're so worn down. You might have a top 3 car, but you're looking at it as I'm not leading this thing. I haven't won a race this season. And that can self-destruct, man. That can destroy a whole season if you can't overcome that. It's very tough to do. Locking it down. Great job getting on pit road for the 114. But you know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, brother.
I, too, went through quite a drought before I finally got a win at Auto Club.
You did get a win. I saw that.
It can wear you down. This guy right here is good at wearing people out. Richard Holland hasn't hit pit road yet, but I think he's going to bring it down this time by. Nope. He's staying out for another one. Cody Williams out there as well. Uh-oh.
I don't like to hear uh-oh.
I don't know. We're going to have to go back and look.
Unless it's in porn, then that would be funny.
No, we're good. We're good. Never mind. Never mind. I thought Vern had a speeding penalty.
Oh. Not Vern. No. That would never happen.
I felt like he should have been coming off pit road a little sooner than that. But I think my timing was a little off. So there comes Cody Williams, Richard Holland. They're bringing it in. Larry Dickerson. Dylan Bryant. Hal Lamy hitting pit road.
I just want you to tell Larry I'm still pissed off that he fired me.
Well, let's see if it paid off here. Let's see how good this stop is. Then we'll decide.
Probably is going to be a lot better than anything I would have done.
Is that a picture of you on the back of that, Nation?
I would hope not.
That looks like a picture of you on the back of that. See if we can get a good angle of it. Sitting with Dylan Bryant.
I don't even have a picture of me.
That is a picture of Nation right there on the back of that car.
Son of a bitch.
I think he misses you. He made you, See if I can get a proper rear chase of this thing.
Oh, you can do it.
There it is.
I can't see anything, so I'm just looking at you.
You're the angel,
Well,
man.
I'm looking at you and this guy working on a power line in a pouring ass rain. So I don't know which one's more of a train wreck.
Oh, as long as he doesn't touch the ground, he'll be fine.
He's up in a bucket truck.
Rain or shine, that's what they do.
That's what they do. You can't pay me enough to do that.
114 of Vern Bradley figured it out. He got down pit road first. He's in the lead now. He's got about 2 laps, older tires. He's going to try to maintain this gap. It's about 1 second over Richard Holland right now. DMS says, "What's up, Booger Boy?" And I don't think anyone is like you.
Well, DMS, you can get your fucking ass in here. So, there is that.
Well, there you have it, DMS. That's a formal invitation from Nation 01 to go
he's
fuck
got
yourself.
permissions to get in here, so he tells his ass to get in here.
That's essentially what he said. Three-car Howamy, 11th position. About 11 seconds back. And I know he was struggling a little bit earlier, but it looks like he's falling off the pace. Maybe this track's changing over time. I think Larry's upset that he fired you, Nation. He's running in the 10th spot right now, about 8 seconds back.
That's what you get for firing me.
A very off night for Burt Wilson. He is locked in, though. He might just be cruising around here. Try not to interfere with anyone's race.
That's all he's got to do is just cruise.
I can tell you that 5 car is going to be cruising to Bristol. I'm not going to push it. A lot of those guys still hungry for a win. I'm not
Come on,
getting
it's
in their way.
Bristol. You can do it.
Dude, I'll just be happy to finish.
That's what everybody says when they go to Bristol.
So here it is, Vern Bradley. At about 0.2 of a second gap now. I think it's the 2-lap fresher tires of Richard Holland starting to catch up on him. He's got to the hang of that draft now. Just a slightly better corner exit. He's able to drive it in a little bit deeper. Cody Williams actually catching up to these two now. Looks like it's a little bit loose, maybe all the way on the bottom. Then Cody lift out of the throttle. We got a pass for the lead now. 31, Richard Holland to the inside. Going into 3. Let's see if the 114 can hold it up there. They're still side by side off the exit of 4. I got faith in him too. These guys go running side by side for a couple laps. Cody Williams is loving what he's seeing. Holland's going to drive it down in there deep.
She said.
You see Vern, he matched it there on the outside. He's matching it with exit speed now. Cody Williams down to 0.5 of a second. You can see the braking. I think Vern's dragging the brake just a little bit to try to get that entry, but that time through 3 and 4 couldn't quite hang it down in there as deep. Now it's 31 car to the lead. Lap 49. Officially past him, and He's saying no. I needed that spot.
Oh,
These guys are about 3.5 seconds ahead of Dylan Bryant, so they're in their own time zone. This top three, different pace. You want to be up here on this podium. You got to bring the heat, nation.
bring it, baby.
Anyway, we're running the white line. I think it's the only car I'm seeing doing that. But he's starting to lose a little bit of a gap now to Richard Holland. I think I would move it up a lane. Auto Club's a tough place to figure out the line, but I think it's about half a car length or half a car width from the bottom of the track. About right there. Cody did better in 1 and 2 that time. It's really tough to find the grip here. See, he's hanging it down there at 3 and 4, and it's just, look at the difference in the lines with Richard Holland. A lot later apex. Watch his turns 3 and 4 a little more carefully. I'm willing to bet he's keeping it about half a lane up off the white line. Now he's touching the white line with the left front a little bit. Cody Williams running a lot lower, but he's right on the rear bumper of Vern Bradley now. He was right up on him. There's another go at it. Side by side down the backstretch for the second spot. Looks like he's going to be able to clear him maybe out of 4 here. Thought we were going to see a crossover by the 114 for a second. That's just a product of 2-lap older tires. If I was Vern, I think I would save a little fuel here, run behind the 12 if I can, and try to pit when these guys pit, because Auto Club, 2 laps can make all the difference.
What lap are we on?
We're on lap 52 out of 105. Coming up on the halfway point. Cross over the line here for Richard Holland. Lap 53 now. Let's go back to Dylan Bryant. He's about 5.5 back from the leader and about 4 seconds back from Vern Bradley. Christopher Spence in that 6 car running a lot higher line than everyone else, but look at him go. He's in 5th. He's almost taking that Kansas line that we saw a couple weeks ago. Back here to Tommy Haynes running in the 6th position. John T. Wimbish just behind him. Wimbish was up there running in the top 5 at one point. He's trying to get back to it. I think Wimbish has got the long run car. So we're going to see a battle here for the 6th spot in just a moment. 56 being very patient though. It's about 8 seconds back from the leaders. So the quiet night here for Burt Wilson continues. He's running in the 8th position. Locked into the chase. 17's locked in the chase. 31 car. What's up, Denise? Good to see you. Joe Turkle getting passed by Hal Amy here. This is for the 10th spot. Hal Amy's got about 4 seconds. He's got to make up on Larry Dickerson, though. That's the 9th position car. And Hal Amy. Oh, actually the 2 car coming down pit road. I saw a car hit pit, and I thought it was Hal, but it's actually Joe Turkle. He's got a little bit of right side damage, so... different strategies all over the track. With 50 laps to go. 49 now across the line. Richard Holland has led the vast majority of it. Second most laps led right here. Vern Bradley currently in 3rd. Recap, we've had 2 cautions here tonight. We had a single car spin by the 6. And then we had the 69 of Larry Dickerson rushed the wall coming out of 4. Slid down to the apron of the track, came back up and clipped the 56 of John Wimbish. And that was our first caution of the night on lap 1.
Yeah, that was like the first fucking lap.
Some of these guys may be a little eager to get up front. I tell you, this thing handles different in traffic. It does, it changes the aero. This thing starts to push up a little bit. You really got to change your line when you get to racing around somebody. Tommy Haynes bringing it down pit road now. He's coming out. Uh-oh, 17 car might get a black flag for that one.
What do you do?
Put that right side up on the white line before the commitment or the exit cone. Let's go back and take a look. It's going to be close. That's going to be really, really close. Let's look at it right here from this angle. You can see the back end's kicking out a little bit, so he's chasing it. But that right side is definitely above the line. But he might have a black flag. I don't know. We'll see. Unsafe pit exit is what they'll label that as. He might have to do a drive-through penalty. Here we go with the 56 of Wimbish. Looks like he might be coming to pit road. Everybody say hi to Nation 01. He's up in the broadcast booth tonight. The aliens brought him back.
Yeah, those fuckers didn't want to come back.
Well, if you see a bright flash of light tonight, it's probably that guy up on the power pole in the rain. It's not the
Yeah.
aliens, Nation.
I'm just sitting here watching him, wait for him to get blown off that damn power pole.
45 laps to go here at Auto Club. Checker One Manufacturing Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series here at WFL. It's their Brazen Bull. You guys know the drill. Driver of the day votes. Cast him here before the flag. Right now, Cody Williams running in the 2nd spot. There's about a 2-second gap up to Richard Holland. Dylan Bryant. We got Vern Bradley down on pit road. He's exiting now. Christopher Campbell is coming out. Burt Wilson. He's exiting. So Vern Bradley will take the lead here. I think that if they cycle through, And he's got a lot of ground to make up. Holland's going to stick it out there. Probably another 2 laps advantage on the 114 for tires, fuel. That's what it's going to boil down to. Who's got the freshest tires and who has enough fuel to make it to the end. 114 car definitely faster. You're going to see this time by. He's making up some ground. Here comes the 31 and the 12 down pit road. Dylan Bryant following suit. Larry Dickerson. Going on, Diana.
No, she doesn't say hi to me.
Nobody
That's fucked up.
said hi to you except for DMS.
Man, that is fucked up.
Left side's going up on that 31 machine. 12 car's not going to be far behind him on the exit, but where's that 114 car? Here he comes. I don't know if he's going to beat Richard Holland out or not. It's going to be close.
I die.
There he goes. He got around him. But there's about 2 laps difference on tires, so we're going to see that in just a moment.
DMS, you need to get your ass in here.
I'm too serious for Nation. I talk about the race too much, and he can't see what's going on, so he needs somebody to bullshit with.
Exactly.
Vern Bradley leading this thing right now. Richard Holland, a little bit fresher tires. They got about a second gap here. Now it's just a matter, can you maintain that gap? 41 laps to go. These guys are probably going to have to pit one more time. I foresee them splitting the run. Probably going to bring it down pit road with about 19 or so to go. Vern's doing a much better job maintaining that gap this time by. He's keeping it right around that 6/10, 7/10 mark. You might have found something here, Nation.
A little bit of something.
We're not seeing quite the difference in tires this time by. He's going to lead it down to 39 to go. Trying to keep that cushion as long as he can. Run it as hard as you can for the next 15 to 20 laps. Try to bring it down pit road and beat him out.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Closest battle on the track right now. John T. Wimbish, Joe Turkel. These cars have had up and down all night long. Turkel had a EOL penalty earlier in the race. Finds himself sitting in the 7th spot, about to get passed by John T. Wimbish, though. Now Burt Wilson, the door's open for him. Down on the inside, this is for the 8th position. Burt Wilson's going to get it this time by. Vern Bradley under fire now. Richard Holland peeking to the inside. We've seen this in the last run. Can Vern hold it on the outside and make it tough? Change for the lead. 36 laps to go. Richard Holland taking it back. Everybody in chat trying to get you up here, DMS. They're tired of hearing my nasally ass. I think I'm having a sinus cold here tonight.
He needs to get his fucking ass up here.
Got a massive headache from whatever the sinus pressure. It's taking me over.
Well, it's probably mostly my fault. I give everybody a fucking headache.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
All right, then it is definitely my fault.
Richard Holland stretching it out to about half a second now. Cody Williams 1.2 seconds back. We got to go all the way back 6 seconds. Christopher Spence running in 4th. Great race for him. He's had a great recovery. Had that spin on lap 11. He's put it back up in the top 5. 5th position, 17 car Tommy Haynes. He's locked in the chase. He's on cruise control. Dylan Bryant running in the 6th spot. Trying to get the Chrome Pepsi machine up there in the top 3. He's had it up there during pit stops, but he has a long run car. So I think the battle, it's going to be 3 ways here. Cody Williams a little off pace, but hanging with the leader. Vern Bradley on a different tire strategy. He might split the run here. I'd say probably about the time that 12 car gets to his inside and passes him, he's going to bring it down pit road and run it out. The only issue here, though, is whenever Vern pits, you know that Richard Holland and Cody Williams are going to push it 2 laps longer. So what do you do here? Do you run it out as far as it'll go and hope that you can beat him out of pit road? I'm not sure on the strategy here. I don't know what my game plan would be. Maybe a fuel-only stop. I don't know. I really don't. If you're hungry enough for a win, you're going to try anything. That 114 needs one. There's Cody Williams to the inside. Side by side there, coming off at 2. Vern Bradley gets the crossover speed. Right there, it's just not able to get back to the throttle at the same time as the 12. That 2-lap advantage on tires. He's just going to have to hang in that draft. And I'd say he's going to run it as long as he can without letting him get too far ahead. 31 laps to go. That outcast machine of Richard Holland trying to pull out a lead. This gap getting a little bit bigger each lap. Let's check in with the 3-car Hal Amy's a little off pace here tonight. He was up there racing around Joe Turkel. He was up in the top 10, but Finds himself at the 11th spot, about 21 seconds back from the leaders. Rough night for Hal Amy tonight. These guys can make it on one more stop. I don't think anyone's going to try to clutch it and make it to the end on this. This run might be a little bit too long. I would also like to take some time here to thank Michael McCauley. He
Who?
sent Michael McCauley. That guy up there in the up in the tower, watching
Yeah, he
over
was in that-
everyone.
He was in that Christmas movie. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Well, essentially, it was Christmas today. He sent my boy a box full of Hot Wheels cars. I think there was 30 cars in there.
No shit.
First one he reached out and pulled up was the Minecraft cart. I didn't even know they made a Hot Wheels Minecraft cart, but he had it. He's excited. He's got Batman cars. He's got.
Well, he's going to be
2020
entertained for like a fucking month
Corvette.
now.
Oh, he's having a blast. I don't think he's left.
Hell
He's
yeah.
over there playing with him. He's having a great time.
That's cool for Mike. Appreciate it, Mike.
Thank you, Mike, very much. He said, "Thank you, weirdos." That's what he said. I told him to tell Michael thank you. He said, "Thanks, weirdos." I got audio for that. You want to hear it?
No, not really.
Here.
All right, go ahead.
Weirdos.
We are weirdos, so.
He's happy, man. He's happy. Appreciate it, Michael. Thank you very much.
Man, I really liked you in Home Alone.
That's Macaulay Culkin.
Same thing.
All right, Vern Bradley, he's sitting about 4 seconds back. When's he going to bring it down pit road? I know this split's going to be different. It's going to be, I'd say, lap 20. 20 left.
There's 20 left now.
Not yet, but lap 85. There's 25 to go. We're close. I don't know if Vern's clutching it or not. It sounded like maybe he was clutching it going into one, so we're going to ride on board with him.
Yeah, I couldn't see shit, so. That's what it is.
He's not clutching it. I tell you what, Richard Holland stretched it out for 4 seconds. It's going to be hard to overcome on pit road.
Richard Holland, huh? I never heard of her.
Go back to the 12 car, Cody Williams. He's about a second and a half back, but he is starting to chip away at that lead a little bit.
Is he locked in yet or not?
Cody is not locked in.
Then he's got to win this shit to be locked in.
I think he might pull it off with a second place finish. He's going to be close. I'm going to go look at the points here so I don't tell you guys wrong, but
Yeah, I can't see shit. You know that.
Open up the original document here. We got Cody Williams sitting 4th in points right now.
Okay, so he should be locked in then.
Based off the scroll here, Burt Wilson, Tommy Haynes, Richard Holland are locked in. Cody Williams gets a 2nd place finish tonight. He will be good to go. Hal Amy 5th in points. He's on the bubble as well. But Hal's going to have to get up there and get ahead of Cody Williams. You can see the difference in starts. There's 12 starts versus 9 with Cody.
Well, I told Richard I was going to duct tape a golf ball under his gas pedal.
As long as nobody new wins, Cody's in. He's good to go. So
Okay.
if Vern Bradley pulls it off tonight, that'll knock Cody out of the top 4. Right now, Vern Bradley about 5.5 seconds back with 22 laps left.
I'll duct tape a fucking golf ball under his gas pedal too.
There it is. He's bringing it down pit road. 21 laps to go. 31 car, Richard Holland. 12 car, Cody Williams still out on the track. We've got the 114, the 6, the 69, the 3, bringing it down into pit. Thought he might try a 2-tire stop. Larry Dickerson missed his pit stall. He's going to lose a little bit of time with that.
Damn it. What you get for firing me?
Yeah, we could have had Nation standing right in front of the pit box, and he would have hit him if he went too far.
Been hit before. It'll be all right.
So how's this going to cycle through? Vern Bradley back out on the track. Richard Holland hitting pit road. So these guys didn't stretch it as far as the last run. It's right around with Vern Bradley. He's got to get back around these guys. He's got a lot of ground to make up. There they are coming back out on the track. He might chip her down to 2 or 3 seconds. Those two partner up there. Teammates working together. It's going to be tough to beat that draft. See the gap back here to Vern Bradley, about 4 seconds. Now it's down to 3. Tommy Haynes has worked his way up into the top 4. Top 5 finish for him tonight, if he can hang on to it. Dylan Bryant back in 5th. He's not too far behind him. Then you got the 6 car. He was running 4th earlier. .8 now. Burns chipping away at it. He's trying. There you go, Nation. You can play with Hot Wheels while you're waiting on a quarter pounder.
That's fucked up.
What they said.
Well, I don't
Sounds
doubt
exciting.
that.
Wow, this is going to be tough. It might take a caution to get Vern back up there to those guys. It's 3 seconds and they're drafting each other. We're not counting him out yet, but there's not a lot of time left, and Cody Williams really close to Richard Holland. He's working the draft right now.
So if Cody finishes second, then he's in, right?
Yes, sir. As long as nobody new wins, Cody's good.
All right, cool.
I tell you, Vernon is driving the hell out of that thing. He's kept him honest here.
Oh, he's going to drive it like he stole it. That's what he does.
It's those exits, man. It's those exits. He seems to lose a little bit of ground. He gets about a 10th there on the entry, but it's the exit down the straightaway. 31 and 12 with that draft. It's just hard to overcome that. $15 laps to go. Richard Holland, Cody Williams, 1 and 2. Vern Bradley, 3rd position. 4th spot, 17. Tommy Haynes, he's locked in. He just got passed by the 03 Dylan Bryant. Now the 6 car looking inside. He might go up there and take a top 5 away. They go side by side off of turn 2. 6 car's got the nose in there. Didn't quite have the straightaway speed to complete that pass. This is the closest battle on the track that I can find currently. We do have a little bit of a battle going on back here. Larry Dickerson, Burt Wilson. 2 separate battles going on here simultaneously. Let's check back in with the 6 car. Looks like he's going to complete the pass. Now let's go back here, side by side. Larry Dickerson, Burt Wilson. This is for the 7th position. But pulling away, 4 seconds now over Vern Bradley. About 3/10 of a second separating him and Cody Williams. I think the only way this shakes out wrong is if there's a caution here. We got about 12 laps left. Field pretty spread out. Not a lot of cars close together. Burt Wilson has actually conceded the spot here to Larry Dickerson. He's fallen back to 8th. John T. Wimbish down the backstretch. Hal Lamy back up in the top 10. He's got Joe Turkel out of the race. Not sure what happened to him, but he's parked it for the night. Hal Lamy, about 31 seconds. You can see the leaders there on the other side of the front or backstretch. A tough night tonight for Hal Lamy. He was running 5th in points. Really needed a win tonight to get in there, up in that top 4. Another guy that really needed a win tonight. All these guys want to win, but the guys that need it the most to lock themselves up in that chase but tend to go. Those hopes are dwindling. Such a long season. A lot of time and effort goes into this. And collectively, this is not just from the driver's standpoint as an individual, but also the league as a whole. This guy right here providing a lot of his time. Another guy that does that a lot, Michael McCauley. A lot of different people investing their time and their money. I'd like to thank DMS helping out with the league. Nation 01, I'll thank you as well. Hal Amy. All the Amy fans coming in to the broadcast.
That fucking DMS character needs to be up in here.
I think you scared him off, Nation. So 8 laps to go across the line. Richard Holland has all but done it. I don't think Cody Williams has anything for him. It's about a 4/10 gap now.
Yeah.
He's inching it away. It's back to third. Still a podium run, though, for the 114. Let's not take that away from him. What are we thinking that Nation guy for? He's been our human punching bag all season long, so I'd like to thank him for that. I'd like to thank Nation for taking all the cheap shots in the chat. Listening to... You're essentially a meme sometimes, Nation. Sometimes they take it too far. I'm on your side. Tonight, I feel for you, buddy. I feel for you.
Sometimes you're the windshield, brother.
Times.
Most of the time, I'm the bug.
Nothing on the windshield here. Nothing in front of the 31 car. 7 laps to go. Sitting right where he wants to be. See Cody Williams losing ground to him each lap. Holland is not conserving. He is pushing it as hard as he can. Trying to make sure he can lock this thing up. Tell you what, somebody really wants to get a hold of me today. I've been getting text messages the whole time through this race. I don't know what it's all about, but it hasn't stopped.
Is it HD porn or some dumb shit that always spams us?
Oh, no. Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Five laps to go. I tell you what, man. Richard Holland could just put a golf ball under that gas pedal.
I told him I was going to do that.
I think we need to arrange that.
He said he was going to throw it out the window behind me.
I tell you, the benefit of working on my team now, Nation, you have access to all the garages, so.
He's getting a golf ball.
I think we should go with a tennis ball. I don't think a golf ball will be enough.
All right, we'll put a... Fuck that, man. We'll put a basketball for that motherfucker.
Put a fucking bowling ball in there. So if he...
Hell yeah.
All that inertia, a little ballast, extra weight. Make sure it's like a 16-pound bowling ball.
Fuck yeah, I'll put it under there.
We got a vote for driver of the day. Diana putting it up for the 31 car.
I'm going to put it up for my ex-boss that fired me. I'm going to go ahead and vote mine for the 69.
All right. Well, he's riding the wall. He's up in it. He's hitting it.
All right, that might be my fault.
First to the camera.
That's what you get for firing me.
He might hire you back.
I doubt that.
He's going to need a right side off that machine. How good are you at body work?
Not good at all.
You're good at creating it, just not fixing it, right?
Yeah, I can create damage. I just can't fix it.
Coming up on 2 to go, Richard Holland leading the vast majority of laps here tonight. Vern Bradley leading the other portion of this race. They've swapped back and forth through pit stops, but tires have prevailed. 31 car stretched it out to about 6.5 seconds over Vern Bradley. Half a second gap over Cody Williams. And Richard Holland just has to get around here 1.5 more times. This will lock Cody Williams into the points battle when we go to Chicagoland. Super important here that nothing goes wrong for the 12. 31's locked in. Here's all your different points contenders. 17 car. Tommy Haynes running side by side with Burt Wilson. This is for 7th position. Closest battle on the track right now, actually. But here comes Richard Holland off of turn 2. Stellar performance. Loves these intermediate ovals. Done a great job all season long. As we head into the top 4, it's going to be the 31 taking the win here tonight. 70, 17, 31, 12, locked into the chase. Richard Holland going to be your winner here tonight. Checker 1 Manufacturing ARCA Series regular season concluded. Final 4 going to Chicagoland. Post-race interviews with your top 3 coming up right after this commercial break. Congratulations to Richard Holland. Congratulations to the top 4. All these guys done a great job all season long. And here it is, paying off. We'll be right back after this. Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas to the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. It's in their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. laying down an entire season. We've caught up down here in Victory Lane with Richard Holland. Locked himself into the chase. Did that last week. Now he's here. Final race before the Final Four. Richard Holland, you got a copy?
I got you, Coop.
All right, man. So you had a teammate behind you. He's locked himself into the chase, and we were going to get all the chase drivers up here for the post race, but Burt Wilson, Cody Williams, kind of left the Discord here tonight. I assume Cody was busy, but congratulations on you guys locking yourselves in, and great race tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Coop. Yeah, Cody had some stuff to take care of there, so he wanted to stick around for his interview and all that stuff, but he wasn't able to. So he just wanted to thank everybody for a great race, and you guys for the broadcast, and everyone for running the league and whatnot. And but he had to jump out. So yeah, we we had a strategy going into it. We worked on it earlier, and we had something that we felt like would win this thing, and we stuck to it. So that's pretty much it. That's what we did. So it was a great race for us. Again, no mistakes, and we were able to keep this thing out front, and it was great. Thing was really, really tight on the long run, but it was, if you settled into it, it felt really good. So.
Well, we had a early caution, and I thought maybe when you didn't pit, the rest of the field did. I thought, well, here we go. This might be another one of those fuel battles where these guys stretch it out 3 or 4 laps longer. But that second caution, I think that kind of bailed out any kind of strategy that these guys could have played.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, cautions or no cautions. We had a strategy, and we were sticking to it, and that's why we didn't pit on that one. And I felt like we were fine. If that second caution hadn't come out, we were still going to be good. And like I said, we had it planned out. Usually, a lot of times we will get caught, in some situations, and you can, if there's a caution like 3/4 or half 3/4 of the way through the race. But we had a plan, and we stuck to it, and it worked out great for us.
Well, we're seeing the 31, the 12, the 17, the 70 going to be our Final Four here at Chicagoland. What's in store for us next week as we go into that Final Four? What's the game plan? Win the race, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what you got to do. It's the 4 of us. We're battling it out. You gotta do whatever you got to do to win the race. So, that's what it comes down to. And I thought Vern had something for us tonight. He was fast, at times, and he was just on a different strategy, I think, or whatever. But he had a good race too, a really good race. But yeah, we go into that final race, and it's just the 4 of us. So you have to just let it all hang out, and you got to try to go get the win.
Well, before I let you go, you won driver of the day. The Amy fans coming in voting for you, and a lot of guys out here.
He cheated.
He cheated. It's Nation 01 up in the broadcast booth, and
I threw that goddamn golf ball out the window on lap 1. Nation said he was going to tape a golf ball to the bottom side of my gas pedal.
Well, he has full access to all the garages now. I told him to put a bowling ball in there. A golf ball wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, I knew I heard something rolling around in there.
Yeah, extra ballast. We were trying to slow you down. 16-pound bowling ball. If you would have hit the brakes suddenly, you would have knew where it was.
Yeah, I hit him here in the back of the head.
But yeah, man, congratulations. You got anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's victory and locking yourself into the chase?
Aside from me.
Aside from Nation, that's obvious. I want to thank everybody running this league. All these guys, courteous. They ran a great race tonight. We did have a couple of cautions there or whatever, but I mean, that's racing, and but just a great race. It's been great all season running with these guys. So, just really, really enjoyed it. So, and then, like I said, again tonight, put on a great race. Just want to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast every week, and like I said, we love to go back and watch it. I watch every single one of them. So, want to thank my teammates. Hal's struggled a little bit. He struggled a little bit tonight trying to find his groove there, but sticks in there and races. So Appreciate him, and want to thank Cody. Cody's a great teammate. You know, we work well together. All of us do. Ricky when he runs, Brad race with you, and we all work really well together. So want to thank my teammates, and gotta thank the fans, man. Amy Nation, you guys know who you are. We appreciate it. Love the votes. Love the support. We're gonna go win us another championship. Woo!
Go get it, man.
Woohoo!
Appreciate your time. Appreciate your time there, Richard Holland. And we'll see you at Chicagoland. Good luck.
You got it. You got it, man. Thanks, guys.
Good job, Ricky.
Thanks, Nation.
There he is. Victory lane tonight. Shout out to the 12 car, Cody Williams. Getting that chase locked in. I know he'll go back and watch, and congratulations, buddy.
You mean people actually go back and watch this shit?
Yeah, they do, Nation.
Wow.
They're actually writing down, quote for quote, everything you say. So at the end of the year, we're going to put it on a plaque, your most famous quotes.
Okay, I don't know why you would do that, but all right.
We're doing plaques now?
I think we're going to get a plaque of Nation's best quotes and put it up.
Which
He can hang it up
it
on
would
his
be a
wall.
blank plaque.
A blank plaque?
A
Yeah, it would
blank
just
one?
be blank.
Looked like it was written in crayon.
What did I get pulled into here?
I don't know. Third place tonight.
You know
Vern
damn
Bradley.
well what you got pulled into.
Vern, buddy, you were on a little bit different pit cycle, a little bit different strategy. You were able to beat him out on pit road and maintain that gap for about 7 or 8 laps, but it seemed like that 2-3 lap difference in tires it overcame every time.
Yeah, I got the gap, I got it where I thought it was manageable for a little bit, because what happened was on the last caution, I took 2 tires to see what it would be like.
Yep.
And that's what put me behind. So I took the 2 tires and it just kept putting me farther and farther behind. I drove the wheels off of it. I made changes throughout the week, did a little bit of practicing. It was a win and get in for me, so I gave it everything I had, and that's all it had. Did a wheel change, went to Fanatic, and got dialed in as much as I could, and I gave it everything I had, and I ain't got no more. That's it. So I'm
You did a
happy
heck of
with
a
it.
job, man.
Fucking
You were running off pit road faster than these boys. You could tell you were coming out, 3-4 seconds ahead of them. Different strategies kind of came into play with that first caution. Everyone ripped it down pit road, but that second one, it put everybody back on the same cycle. It seemed like that kind of reset the field. What do you think would have played out had we not had that second caution?
I think the roles could have been reversed. I mean, it's possible there. That run, I caught him, and I think I got within a 10th or 2. And I definitely had a faster car right there. And that was the first run of the race. So I felt like I would have been in better shape had the caution not come out. But when it did, it's hard to pass here. If you're on the same tires and you're close to the same speed as somebody, it's hard to get around them. And because of that, you kind of got to work different things. I thought we may see one more caution tonight, and we didn't. So I made a call early on. I tried to make up for it the rest of the race and never really got there.
Yeah, it was a gamble. It seemed like the 2 tires, it was really loose as soon as you came out on the track, and it took probably 2 or 3 laps to settle out. Once it settled down, though, you were able to hang with those guys. I was really impressed that 2 tires, 11 laps on those left sides, and you were still keeping up with them pretty well.
Yeah, it was a struggle to keep up with them. I think that a lot of that had to do with just the practice that I had, and I could run the old tires pretty decent, but it was a handful. It really was. It started off a little on the loose side, then it felt pretty good for a few laps, and after that it went junk. It just really tight. You couldn't the car didn't want to turn or anything. It was just junk.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, man, I know all about them 2 tires, and I bet it's even worse here in the ARCA card. But nonetheless, man, you got third tonight, and I know this was your winning in. Had big expectations. You had a lot on your plate here tonight, but third
I'm
place,
okay with it.
Nothing to hold your head down about, man.
No, I'm not going to hold my head. I think I made a huge gain on it, and I'm going to put about 1,000 laps in for Chicagoland, and I'm going to get in there and affect the championship. So that's coming next week. Stay tuned. It's going to be exciting.
10-4, man. We'll go on in.
Now, the wheel change, Yeah, the wheel change helped a ton this week. It really did. Different drive system going from the plastic gears to a much better wheel. It felt a lot better for me.
Yep.
And much smoother. Just much smoother. And I think that's going to play dividends in the future. And I just got to get the laps in the practice, long runs. And I did it this week, and it helped a ton. But it's little gains, and that's all it's going to be to get back up there. But I'll get there.
Well, yeah, and changing a wheel, it's a muscle memory. There's a lot going on there. Smoother wheel, you might be adapting to that. It might take a couple weeks to get it there, but hopefully Chicagoland, you can put it out there, go up there and win that thing. Make it tough for one of these guys to guarantee that they get the championship. And
That's my plan. Somebody has to make it exciting this season and put a little bit of a wrench in it. I want to thank everybody that watches the stream week in and week out. Everyone at WFO. It was kind of weird. We had 20 cars at Bristol last week and 12 or 13 tonight. So I'm not sure what happened there, but we need to get those guys back over here on Tuesday and Wednesday night. We still got a couple more races left in the trucks and at least one more left in the ARCA. So. But again, thanking people, you and Nation, you for
We're
doing the
going to tear this
broadcast on
shit up
Tuesday
tomorrow
nights. We're going to tear it up tomorrow night, Nation, and
All right.
we're probably going to get it deleted again, but we will tear
I
it up.
got the night off, so let's fuck it up.
Oh, it's game on then. If Nation's off, we're definitely getting banned.
Yeah, we are going to get banned in the USA.
All the way. But we got to thank Checker One Manufacturing. We got to thank DMS, Dead Man Strolling. We have to actually KDMS, which is the radio station on Live 365. If you look up DMS Nation on there, you'll get his radio station. Then you got DNUF.com, which is Digital Networks for Unlimited Freedom. So I want to thank Jonathan for that. Just everything that keeps us going week in and week out here, Coop.
Good for man. Well, good luck at Chicagoland, and look forward to maybe speaking with you post-race next week.
Oh, I'll be here.
Of course we will.
I got a little confidence. That track's been good to me, but of course Auto Club has too. But I think that the more time I spend on the wheel, I'm going to learn more and pick up speed. So I'm good with it, Coop.
Right on. All right, so tune in next week. Actually, tune in tomorrow night. WFO Wicked Wednesday Truck Series presented by Amy Contracting. They're going to be going live at Bristol. Yours truly will be out there on the track. Not looking forward to it, but hey, hit the cruise button. That's what I'm going to do. 31
right.
car, Richard Holland. We got the 12, Cody Williams. 17, Tommy Haynes. And the 70 of Burt Wilson going to battle next week at Chicagoland. This is WFO Twisted Tuesday, Checker One Manufacturing ARCA Series. We'd like to thank you guys for being a part of this broadcast. If you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. Like, share, follow.
But you probably didn't like it. So.
Well, Nation 01, you're going to hit the follow button for us, all right? I know you've been a part of this for a long time. You need to subscribe to the channel. I know it's taking so long, guy.
I'm already subscribed.
Nonetheless, I'm going to hit the hiatus button. Thank you guys for your time. We'll see you tomorrow.
Y'all have a
Take
great
care.
night.
Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits at Texas. With the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
And the drop of the green flag. It's a green flag pit stops. It's in their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron. 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson neck and neck. We got a push on the inside. Push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, and the Garrett Helmlinger. I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom, out of turn 4. Can he hold them off to the start-finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.